At the end of the day, there's another day dawning, but your plans for the evening will have to subside. Your team just can't keep up, fires to put out every second, presentations to be done, budget reckonings still to be reckoned, and gotta get it done anyway at the end of the day. With some added creative license to make it lay biz, those were the lyrics to one of my favorite theater productions, Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. It's the story of Jean Valjean, a man who transforms his life as well as others. Theater, well, it's a passion of mine. And it's far, far more than just entertainment. It's actually the perfect parallel to demonstrate how theater is like organizations and teams, transforming them to be more like organizations that win. Just like in theater, organizations have to play to an audience. They have to be responsive and engage those that are in the community. In theater, it's much more about just the skill level of the actors. It's about the content and how organizations and theater communities engage people through that content. In addition, theater allows us to expand our horizons. In our teams, in our offices, we have the opportunity to build more roles for each person on the team. That means when there is synergy between those roles, then we're not just focused on the identity of each individual, but the team can become the star. Each staff member, team member, production stage designer, costume designers, they all have a specific role to play. And when you play the right roles on the right team, when they're in the right spaces, success can happen. The same holds in business. When we get people with their passions aligned, there's an opportunity for those teams to thrive. In addition, there's a number of other parallels between theater and business. In theater, actors take direction, stage right, stage left, upstage, downstage. In businesses, teams want the same kind of direction, clear direction with very clear goals that everyone understands so that there's no confusion. And speaking of confusion, ever go to a production that was a bit disorganized? Awkward, right? Sometimes painful to sit through. And so when we look at those opportunities, we look at opportunities to expand our horizons. We look at opportunities to really address those disorganizations within our organizations. I mean, who celebrates a great disorganization? Also, when we talk about moving the needle on how we expand our mindsets in our communities and in our theaters, we pull back the curtain. We allow ourselves to be flexible, and flexibility is really necessary in theater. Directors have to have flexibility in order to know who to cast, how to design the set. It's just a part for the course. The same holds in business. Leaders in businesses have to know who to hire, what roles to put people in, how they should create space and opportunity for people to be a part of the team. And in theater, everyone is playing for the reviews. I mean, there's real dollars involved here. If you don't have a great cast and a great script, you don't get good reviews. No reviews, no show. It's the same thing in business. Whether it's Twitter or Facebook or any number of the websites that allow reviews, organizations have to play to their audience if they want to stay in business. There are opportunities when you put together the right cast, the right set, the right elements to make your production a hit. The same holds in business. When you gather creative teams in a flexible, organized, creative way, you put yourself in a position to have a success at the end of the day. But unfortunately, just like in theater, business is not a guarantee. There are opportunities for all of us to be on a team journey, a journey similarly described at the end of Les Mis. When the beating of your heart echoes the work that's to be done, you'll have a successful start when tomorrow comes. Thank you.